What is going on, fam? This is your main boy, and today, guys, I am going to show you 5 ways on recording podcasts. So why we're gonna do this? There's a lot of people that wants to get into podcasting, and little they know they don't have to spend a lot of money to get into podcasting. The mission today is going to show you 5 different methods, from easy to a little bit more advanced to the most latest techniques of recording podcasts. So let's get into it. First method. So technology has been gone through different transitions, and these days our smartphones are one of the best all around most flexible devices that we can. Believe it or not, this has more technology. If it's real, where they went to the moon, they said they got more packed of technologies here versus the thing that went to the moon, but whatever. First and foremost, voice memos. Voice memos are amazing because you can record voice in a very high quality manner just using the phone. Let me show you. Hello, my name is Ben and we are Talk Active. We're gonna talk about cryptocurrencies, sports, and technologies today. So check them out. Phone is the most flexible, but however, this is the most least quality that you can produce on podcasts. But it's better to have something than totally nothing. So how it works is you record the voice memos, take it in your cloud account, extract the files, and process it from there. Now what we're gonna use here is plainly freeware. So what I've been using for the past 3 years now is Audacity. It's free, updated. There's a lot of tutorials on YouTube. Amazing people, developers, sound engineers that, some different levels from beginner, intermediate, and advanced. But Audacity is free. You don't have to dip in and buy those expensive softwares if you're not sure, 100% you're dedicating a lot of time in podcasting. But that would be the first way of recording podcasts. So this is the second method, guys. This is a mixer with phantom power. It's made by MONIC. So what happens is this little device will go tethered in your camera directly. So it will take the XLR microphone and then transmit the signal directly to this camera. You extract the files, the MP3 files on this camera. Then you do the podcast with like the MP3 only. You can upload it into your platform, Spotify, Apple, or whatever platform you use. And then on the video side, you can just process it and resync it back to your videos, and you get the entire thing. So like what we've mentioned, guys, you're gonna need to have a dedicated microphone. In this example that we're gonna use a dynamic microphone. You can also use this for singing, lives, and all that stuff. This is the most famous BEHRINGER XM8500. You can get it for like $20. You don't have to go crazy on the price, if you start, but there's a lot of budget options right now. Great budget options like Zoom. We have a lot of reviews. Check them out. We have the PODMIC. There's a lot of awesome podcasting microphone there, guys, but this is just for sample. Also on top of that, you're gonna need to have an XLR cable. Basically, this is like a most old school way of approach, but it's proven and the best quality. If you ask me, there's no delays, there's no anything like that. So this XLR cable goes into this device, plug it in, and then there is a jack out. Plug it into your outsource and going directly to this camera. Let's check it. Check test mic 1 2 3. What is going on, guys? This is your main man Ben here, and we are Talk Active. I like to talk about sports today, and there's a lot going on in NBA, NFL, and it's amazing how Tom Brady did his run. He almost got, I don't want to go about that, but this is how it sounds, guys. So what we have is the microphone connected to the MONIC outputting the signal directly to the camera. This is how it sounds. So this is the MONIC SR PAX one. Couple of things with this one, guys. It retails around $125 right now in B&H, Sweetwater, or your favorite online store. I own this for at least 3-4 years now. Advantage of this one is that if you're not just a podcaster and you're like a videographer or content creator, you're not tethered and limited on just podcasting, because you can always run the XLR cable and use a dedicated shotgun mic for your production. So you're not just doing podcasting, at the same time you're putting your audio quality to the next level by using this one. What it does is it processes the signal inside in a higher quality manner, pumping it out to your camera, versus, it's not the best quality for the camera with, the amplifier they got for sound. It's not really the best. Content creators use microphones to up the mic quality or the audio quality of mirrorless cameras, or, GoPro or Osmo Action. That's why we need that extra But the downside of this one, it's pricey. But then again, if you're a video podcaster and a podcaster, I think you have at least upped your game into like a next level by owning one of these. And on top of that, you can use a monitor, headphones. You can actually, I did not show you that headphones that we were using a while ago. You can monitor your sound and how you sound. If you're clipping means that you're like, when you yell like this, it's gonna pick up, and then it's not gonna be pleasing in your audience. But other than that, that would be the second method. Method 3 is going to be the audio interface. So audio interface, I must say, is the most highest quality of them all. You can get it like cheap audio interface, and you can do as much as a couple of thousands in audio interface. So let's check them out. So what we're gonna use today is this little device right down in the middle. This is what you call the audio interface. So how this works is that you do the same method that we did a while ago. XLR cable goes down here with the line, and you got all your controls down here depending on what channel you use. And you got headphones to monitor your audio. You can listen to yourself while you record, and speaking directly to the microphone. Yep. And what we're gonna use today, guys, is Audacity. That is the software that we're gonna use in our computer. What is going on, guys? This is your main man Ben here, and this is the third method. We are using the audio interface and the PODMIC, directly recording in Audacity using our audio interface. Our audio interface is the Behringer Euphoria UMC 202 HD. Retails around $100, and this is how it sounds. We're gonna rap in Tagalog real quick. Kikupuko, Jujutsu Kaisen, sarap kainin cream please. Sabi ni Saturo, siya ang nagturo Itadori. It's so disgusting, bakit kinain daliri ni Sukuna, yan tuloy Christine sayonara. So I'm gonna summarize the pros and cons of audio interface. In my honest opinion, audio interface has the most quality of all these choices that we have out of the 5 choices that we're gonna do. Audio interface can go $100 to a couple of $1,000, so you be mindful of the cost. That would be the main advantage, is the topmost audio quality you can get. The downside of this one is it's a device, so you're gonna be tethered with a laptop. You're gonna have to bring your microphone, your cable, your mic stand, and your headphones. So it's not the most portable option that you got. So if you travel a lot, if it matters to you, then you're gonna have to haul all those devices with you. But it has the best quality, and if you go further in your podcasting career or your gig, I would say it's well worth it. We're going to method number 4. So the fourth method that we're gonna use is the digital voice recorder. This was my main podcast rig for at least almost all of my episode, versus the one that we got on the last one, which is the PODTRAK P8. We'll talk about that later. But this little thing is one of the most versatile tool that podcasters use until this day. The reason being is that it's so small, it's so portable, and the amplifier, meaning the hardware that holds this device, this little thing, has an amazing quality. It can shoot up to 48 kilohertz, which is, if we compare it to CD, Blu-ray, DVD quality, this thing is like the Blu-ray. So Quality is amazing. Main reason why is that you can just take this bad boy, and also it comes with a lot of different capsules. This guy right here, slapped it in here. Let me see. That's it. Then you can start podcasting. You can interview, or you could just lay down with, in the table, and this capsule right here can be twisted. That way we can put it in a different angle at 90 degrees or 120 degrees. And there is a lot of different ways to power up this puppy. AA battery, and also you can power up a power bank, which is my favorite, or direct to the AC unit by this DC 5B USB, the mini USB, right there. So it's really easy to use. You can just slap in the muff in here, like the foam filter or the feather. Do I have one? Yeah, right here. And you can definitely use this thing as a microphone if you want to interview someone. This is what you see in those interviews with the reporters. Hey, how are you doing? This is my main man Ben here. How much money you got? Yeah, same here. I got 5 cents. But this is how it works for this DVR. Amazing little quality. Let's check out and test it. What is going on, my good people? This is your main man Ben here, and we are using the Zoom H6 paired with the Rode NT1 for our podcasting for today. We are going to talk about that, but we are done with our method 4. So I'll give you my thoughts on the Zoom H6. For me, Zoom H6 has the most versatile approach, since you can virtually carry it anywhere you want. You can pair it with batteries or just power banks. You don't have to bring a microphone, extra cables, extra mic stands, and then the microphone itself. You can just slap the adapter and just go. So there's definitely that strength. On top of that one, it can shoot at 48 kilohertz, which is a Blu-ray quality in WAV file, which has like the most consumer level, the highest quality of consumer level market can get. So, as you progress, you would understand that if you process it, you're gonna need a bigger, stronger computer that can handle those specific files. But as of now, Zoom H6 has that covered. Other than that, the cons, cost. Zoom H6 is a steeper investment, so I think it's priced at $299 right now. We have that black version, and I think I own that for at least 2 years now. But if you're in video production and podcasting, this is a very good device to own, and I highly recommend it. Moving on to our method 5. Last but not the least is having a dedicated mixer / Zoom meeting rig / all of the above. This is the Zoom PODTRAK P8, dedicated for podcasting. So everything that you do in podcasting, it can do it. Sound bank, interview, phone call, just like 6 people. If you got a lot of guests, you can have 6 people all in one. They got dedicated headphone jack, they got controllers and all that stuff made for podcasting. Basically, a little studio for podcasting. This is the most efficient and most easiest way to do podcasts, making it more enjoyable for you to, do some podcast episode. However, there are some ups and downs, but let's give it a shot real quick and listen to it. What is going on, guys? This is your main man Ben here, and we are Talk Active. And this is the most versatile way of recording podcasts, since everything is available. So you can do some interviews, hook up your phone with a piece of wire, and then you can just do Zoom interviews. You can make calls, you can make some messenger stuff, and a lot more things. Also, it has a Bluetooth capability, but you have to purchase that separately. In Zoom PODTRAK P8, I did not buy that one, since I got the wire, and I tend to rely more on wire versus Bluetooth. So it's preference for me. Other than that, it's very versatile. Like what I said, there's banks in here. Like when I say banks, like sound banks that you can use while you do some podcasting, like what is going on in here. I don't have anything. Bitcoin is crashing, but the stock market people are making some. Yeah. So this is the most versatile one of all the choices. However, we're going to talk about why it's not that practical. Now, of all the choices, this is the most awesome one of them all. I'll be honest with you. However, it comes with a very, very steep price of $500 or $550. But if you get, there's a lot of deals sometimes, but if you're not, 100% of doing some podcasting, it's kind of a big investment. On top of that, the microphones, headphones, the wires, and other stuff that you need to incorporate with the PODTRAK P8. But if you are a dedicated podcaster, I think in terms of quality, what it can do, it's worth it to get that one-time investment in just produce some good stuff, record, and just pump out good content. Other than that, that is the 5 ways that you can record your podcast. I hope I was able to help you guys out. If you have any questions, anything that you want to add, click in the comment section and just add it in there. But don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you like this content. This is your main boy. Always remember, God is good all the time. Peace out.